This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. The Bulldogs will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So the Maryland Terrapins will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Terrapins come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback still with the football. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Testing the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. The punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. He'll hand it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Reinhardt. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down. And the Terrapins offense is on the move now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the 1st quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one, and so far a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. 2nd down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they're able to get him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this stop.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. And they'll give it to the back. Powering through.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Oh, here comes the reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
The Terrapins will kick this away to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Caught behind the line. It's McCoy. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. Your quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Terrapins. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Snags the quick throw. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Second down now after the sack. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Off target and incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And the Terrapins will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Great cut. They whiff on him. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He stays alone. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. Been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Bringing pressure. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. Hold open. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's got it for a big game. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Takes the handoff. It's King. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Terrapins will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, a combination today of some pretty stout defense, but also some inept offensive play ends up being a tough loss.
Yeah, no kidding. Not exactly the most exciting game, and especially as a quarterback, it was frustrating to watch because there are a good handful of missed opportunities, but hopefully you can use this to right the ship and tweak a few things and come back better.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.